Hello everyone. In this video, let's discuss about the HackerRank problem, encryption. Let's go for the problem statement. An English text needs to be encrypted using the following encryption scheme. First, the spaces are removed from the text. So the input is given as a string. It consists of spaces. So I should remove all the spaces. Let L be the length of this text. Then characters are written into a grid whose rows and columns have the following constraints, which is square root of L. So square root of the length of the string should be less than the row value and the column value. When I find square root of L, where the value of x is floor function and the value of the next column value x is ceil function. For example, if the sentence S is, if man was meant to stay on the ground, God would have given us roots. So I have a sentence, it has some spaces. What I have to do, I have to remove all the spaces. So after removing the spaces, the length of the string is 54. Now find the square root of 54. The square root value of 54 is 7 point something. I need to calculate row value and column value from this. So take the floor value as my row value and the ceil value as my column value. 7 point something. So the floor value will be 7 and the ceil value will be 8. So the row value will be considered as 7 and the column value will be considered as 8. Now what I have to do in the sense, the string has to be returned in the form of 7 rows and 8 columns. For example, if man was, see on the very first row I have 8 columns. Then I have to go for the second row. I'll have 8 columns. Then I'll go for the third row, 8 columns. So I have to store the given string in the 2-dimensional matrix. After storing that, I have to ensure one condition, which is nothing but the multiplication value of row and sum should be greater than length. What is my row value? 7. Row value 7, column value 8. 56 is greater than 54. So it satisfies the condition. If it satisfies the condition, how I should print my output value in the sense, the output should be printed in the form of IMTGDVS. This should be considered as my first word. Then I should give a space. The output is given here. FEARWER. How did I get the word FEARWER? FEARWER. I should take all the second column values and I should form it as a word. Similarly, I should take all the column values and I should form it as a word. That should be written as my output. So this is the output. So one more question arises. What if the row value and the column value is not greater than length? So in that case, I should take the ceil value as my row value and column value. I hope you are clear with the question now. Let's go for the function description. Maybe when you go for sample input, you will be understanding the question clearly. Complete the encryption function in the editor below. It should return a single string composed as described. So they have passed an argument which is nothing but a string to encrypt. Now let's go for the sample input. So here they have given the sample input as have a nice day. They have given the input value as have a nice day. There is no space here. Now I need to calculate the length of the given string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The length of the string is 12. Now I should form this as a 2-dimensional matrix, right? I need to calculate the row value and column value. So floor value is my row, ceil value is my column. So square root of 12 is 3 point something. So 3 is my row and ceil value is 4. So 3 into 4 is 12. 12 greater than equal to 12, condition is true. So I should write the given string in the form of 3 rows and 4 columns, which is have 4 columns, 3 rows I have to go for. A nice day. So I have written in the form of 2-dimensional matrix. Now how should I print it as an output? I have to take all the column values and I should form it as a word. My output should be HAEANDVIAECY. This should be written as my output value. See, the output is HAEANDVIAECY. So this is my output. Similarly, they have given the second input as well. Now let's take the third sample input. When I go for the third input, see, the length of the string is 8, square root of 8, floor value will be 2, ceil value will be 3, 2 into 3, 6. 6 is less than 8, which is 6 is less than the length. In that case, what I have to do, I have to take row value and column value as the ceil value. So 3 and 3, row value should be 3 and column value should be 3. So 3 rows and 3 columns. In case if you don't have any character, you can consider it as a free space. I hope you are clear with the question. Now, how to write it as a program? It's very simple. Take the given string, remove the white spaces, find the length of the string, then form a two-dimensional matrix, store the given string in the two-dimensional matrix, and then take all the column values and form it as a word. Finally, return the given string. This is the logic to solve this question. Now, let's go for the program. Let's start the code. So, I have to declare a string. So, new string let me give, because this is used to store the characters without space. Okay. Next, I am going to take a string which is used to store the final output. Let me give it as encrypt. So, I have declared two strings. After declaring two strings, what I have to do? I am going to take length, row equal to 0 and column equal to 0. Now, I have to calculate the length of the given new string, right? For that, I have to remove the spaces for the given string. So, remove the space in the given string. Now, what I have to do? I have to take a loop. Int I equal to 0, I less than the given string length, I plus plus. Now, what I have to do? If I have a space, I should remove that. That should not be considered. Where I am going to store the characters, I am going to store all the characters in the new string. So, I am just checking a condition. If s of I is equal to a space. If it is equal to space, what I have to do? I just need to continue. I don't want to do anything. If that is not a space, I have to concatenate with the new string, new underscore s, because that is a variable I have given, right? That is equal to new underscore s plus s of I. So, if that is not a character, I will be concatenating, I will be appending it with the new string. Fine. I have removed all the white spaces. After removing white spaces, what should I do? I have to calculate the length of the new string. So, length is equal to new underscore s dot length. Fine. Next, I should find the row value and column value. So, how can I find the row value? So, row, I have declared the variable for row, right? Yes, I have given, let me give ROW and COL. Actually, here I have given a 0, it should be O. Okay, I'm sorry. Now, I have to calculate the row value and column value. How can I calculate my row value? So, row value is nothing but row is equal to floor of square root of length. So, I have calculated the length. For that length, I have to find the square root. The floor value will be considered as my row value. What about my column value? Ceil value. Square root value is 2.3. Floor value will be 2. Ceil value will be 3. Okay. So, square root of length. Fine. I have calculated the row value and my column value. After calculating row value and column value, what should I do? I have to check one condition. What is the condition? If row into column is less than length, what I have to do? Row value equal to row plus 1, because the ceil value should be considered as my row, I told you, right? So, I am just giving that condition. Now, I am going to take a vector to store the values. Vector, I am just declaring the two-dimensional vector. I am going to store only characters, right? So, I am giving it as character. The name of the vector is mat r comma vector care of columns. So, col and the row value. Fine. I have declared a vector. Now, I am going to take a variable called k equal to 0 to store the to get the index values of the new string. Int k equal to 0. Now, take two-dimensional matrix int I equal to 0, I less than row I plus plus. Next, for int j equal to 0, j less than column j plus plus. Mat of I j. So I am going to store the new string in the two-dimensional matrix. First I will be storing it in the column, row wise order. I will be storing all the values in the first row, all the columns. So it will be like new underscore s of k, and then I should increment my k value. Fine. I have stored the given string in the two-dimensional matrix. After storing the given string in the two-dimensional matrix, I need to print it in the column wise order. For that I am going to take again two-dimensional matrix. For I equal to 0, I less than column here, because I'm going to store in column wise, right? So first should be column, then it should be row. For int j equal to 0, j less than row j plus plus. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to check whether it is containing a character or a white space, because on the third sample input we were getting a white space in a particular string, right? To remove that, I'm just going to declare a variable called character, and I'm going to check whether it is a character or white space. How come I can check? If it is a white space, it will return false. If it is not a white space, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give encrypt equal to encrypt plus c. I'm going to append the character with the string encrypt. Once after completing my first column, what I have to do, I have to give a space. So I'm going to give encrypt is equal to encrypt plus white space. Finally, what I have to do, after that I have to return the encrypt string. So this is the program. I hope you are clear with this. Now let's run the code. There is an error in the code. We'll check what is the error. Okay. Okay, the mistake is I should take it as j and I, because I have to print it in the column wise order, right? Then I should append it with the given character. Fine. After I have to give a white space. Now it's perfect, I guess. Let's run the code. Oh, again the same mistake. It should be j and I. I have given j and c, because I am going to store the words in the column wise order, right? That is a mistake. Yes, it passes the test cases. Let's submit the code. Yes, it passes all the test cases. That's all.